Schools will never work in Nigeria if government officials send their children abroad for degrees and your money is paying the bills. By Daniel Nduka Nkoko. Well, where is the lie? There's no lie told, because if the school system is not working, it's because these government officials, ministers, they're sending their children abroad, so it doesn't affect them. The bad situation of schools, the fact that there are no competent teachers, or teachers are not being paid well, so they are taking out the anger on the students, and the dilapidated state of schools in Nigeria, it won't get better, because their own children are not in those schools, so they don't care. As long as their children are not going there, they wouldn't care about anything that is going on in the schools. Where is the lie? No lies detected. None of this makes a foreign degree evidence of a crime on its own, but when the arithmetic of a legitimate public salary cannot explain the cost of the lifestyle, and when the same official who send their children abroad preside over the collapse of the universities their citizens are left to attend, the question of where the money came from is not an accusation. It is simply the next line of inquiry that a functioning democracy owes its people. Our leaders gorge themselves on the marrow of a nation starving for knowledge, sending their children to foreign schools, while leaving Nigerian universities to rot. Lectures hall crumble, laboratories remain barren, and hostel overflows with despair, yet official parade abroad as patrons of education. ASU's cries echoed against deaf ears. Agreements are signed only to be broken, and the nation's brightest mind flee in droves. This is not mere neglect. It is betrayal, a deliberate strangling of the very institutions meant to secure Nigeria's tomorrow. It's the truth. Olayinka Tinubu, the son of a Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, recently graduated from an institution abroad, earning a Master's of Science in International Financial Management. Financial management. They are still coming to help us squander our money. They will call it financial management. From the University of Surrey on April 15, 2026. Anambra State First Lady celebrating her daughter, Nduka Soludo, who has just graduated from first class honors in neuroscience from a university in United Kingdom. Where you want to see that one for Nigeria? Around the same time, Jasmine Wike, daughter of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, graduated with a Bachelor's of Law degree with upper second class honors from the University of Southampton on July 22, 2026. Of course, they won't care about Nigerian schools or Nigerian universities because their own children are not there. Jasmine's academic path sits within a wider pattern in the Wike's household. Her brother, Jordan, earned a second-class upper law degree from the University of Exeter in 2022. Then went on to complete a Master's of Law at Queen Mary University of London in January 2025. Another brother, Joaquin, earned a Master's degree in Management and Technology Change from King's College London in January 2026. The three graduations spanned 4 years and 3 different institutions rather than a single season. But together they show a family that has sent its children through 5-degree program in the United Kingdom within a decade. These are not isolated stories. Former President Muhammadu Buhari's children, Yusuf and Zara, graduated from the University of Surrey in 2016. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's daughter, Hafsat, graduated from a foreign university that same year. Yusuf Datibawa Ahmed, Pro-Chancellor of Basel University and a former senator, celebrated his son's graduation from Queen Mary University of London. He has a university. He did not send his own children to that university. He sent them to Queen Mary University of London. Ike Ekweremadu, the former Deputy Senate President's daughter, Sonia Chinonso Ekweremadu, graduated with a degree in Media and Communications from a university in the United Kingdom. Peter B has 2 children who both studied in England. His son Gregory Peter Oseloka Obi earned a philosophy degree from the University of Bristol and now works in business development and media while keeping a private life away from Nigerian politics. His daughter, Gabriela Nwamaka Frances Obi, the elder of the two, also maintains a low profile outside the public eye. Those ones, they don't like noise. While all of this plays out, Nigeria's public universities continue to decay. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has repeatedly accused federal and state governments of neglect, citing broken agreements, unpaid salaries, and ignored campus needs. Budgetary allocations remain far below the 26% benchmark recommended by UNESCO, leaving institutions without basic operational funding. Hostels, lecture halls, and laboratories remain dilapidated, overcrowded, and poorly equipped. And low pay continues to push many of the country's best lecturers and researchers abroad. Yes, because they get paid better there. Teachers are not treated well in this country at all. Teachers are poor in this country. Telling you, government negotiators sit across the table from union leaders year after year, agreeing to revitalization funds and welfare terms, which they then delay or selectively implement, even as their own children graduate from campuses thousands of miles away that never suffers the same neglect. That's why sometimes when they go on strike, they don't bother, they don't care. They go on strike now, she been at your own this thing they delay. Their own children are not in Nigerian school, so nothing concerns their own children with strike. It's really sad. The consequences is widening divide. Nigerian local workforce trained in underfunded institutions compete at a structural disadvantage against returning elite graduates whose credentials were obtained at a cost few of their fellow citizens could ever afford. And every dollar spent on tuition abroad is a dollar that never circulates in the Nigerian economy, from which it was, in many cases, extracted in the first place. Sunday Annie said, that's the pure truth. Yes, it's the pure truth, we know. Clement says, if not David Umahi, it's Soludo or Wiki or Amici. They neglect public schools in Nigeria and send their children abroad. They ban graduation here and travel abroad with taxpayers' money to attend graduation of their children. One day, something will happen for this country. It's about to happen. Now next year, it will happen. That revolution is going to happen. Though it is a let INEC and judiciary work, we know our leaders, not those people. Cleto says they are here busy banning schools from conducting a graduation ceremony for the innocent children who graduated from nursery, primary and secondary school, but they will travel as far as London to attend their own children's graduation using public funds. I'm telling you. David says we don't have good leaders at all. Most of them are hateless and wicked leaders. They are just doing whatever they want. The two road we don't need, instead of make the one available okay and motorable, they are doing it because of selfish interest. Poor masses are suffering everywhere and no solution. We have car and jeep. We can't ride it again because the fuel is too costly. It is well. As he said, one day the table will turn. That one day is close by. This nonsense must stop. The time is now. We cannot continue like this, or this country will crash on us. Emmanuel says this, right? Those who impoverish Nigeria train their children outside Nigeria. Then their children will come back and continue to impoverish Nigerians like their fathers. It's the truth. Listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.